Alrighty, guys. For this week, we're going to be doing two chapters, okay? Employee risk management and also the employee rights. They work well together because of what we're going to be talking about, which is going to be about the risk management, how we need to protect them, safety, health, OSHA, how it was brought about in 1970, not only for record keeping, but also to ensure that the employer was making sure that they was providing a safe environment for the employees as well. And then, of course, we're looking at the activities that would make it a safe environment, such as training, making sure that everybody is trained, how we have health issues, new health issues that we have to deal with, that we have to protect against with everybody that's traveling. And of course, the fact that we have flu season all the time. It's not just during the fall. Security issues, especially with some of the things that are in the news about how some employees have had mental issues and have shown up to work and have literally killed people. So all of those things that they need to protect against and train people on how to keep safe, along with making sure that they have a plan for any kind of disasters. Not only if it should hit their employees, what happens if they can't come in, but what happens if it hits the actual place of employment? What's going to happen? How do we communicate with them? The employees, making sure that they're okay, making sure that they know when they're going to be coming back to work, and vice versa, when we're going to be open for work. So those are the things that we're going to be dealing with in this chapter, okay? Then in the second chapter, which is chapter 15, we're talking about employee rights and responsibilities, about contracts, at will employment. What does that mean? Wrongful discharge. What happens if I'm let go and it really wasn't me that did something? It wasn't for just cause. How do I take care of that? Is there a method that's in the employee handbook for me to take care of those things? Any kind of employee privacy, how the organization is taking care of it, and how they are letting the employees know that they're taking care of it as well. Free speech, whether they do have free speech or not. So some organizations, especially those that are state or government organizations, they have to keep that at a minimum. Whistleblowing, again, big issue right now. Monitoring the employment investigations as well, so that everything is safe and secure. Making sure that there's procedures and policies in place to take care of any kind of unethical behavior or perform, and also what we expect, what our performance expectations are, and then how to approach employees that aren't performing well, how we're going to communicate with them so that we give them chances for improvement. And then finally, if it doesn't happen, how many times, how many documentations of verbal or written and or performance discipline that we have for them to improve before we finally let them go. Plus all the documentation that we need to make sure we have a hold of to help that termination stick. So again, we're going to be talking about these two this week. There is some assignments that are there, two discussions as well. I just couldn't let go of those two discussions. I couldn't decide which one was the better one, but they're both there. And of course, your exam as well. So if you need anything, don't hesitate to contact me, and you know how to get a hold of me. And I'll see you on the flip side.